Now for a glimpse of ag around the world, the work continues between the U.S. and China for a trade deal. Earlier this week, President Trump appeared to have expressed some frustration with China, posting this on Truth Social on Wednesday, saying, quote, "I like President Xi of China, always have and always will, but he is very tough and extremely hard to make a deal with," end quote. But by Thursday, that tone changed. Trump posting an update on Truth Social saying he had a very good phone call with Xi that lasted an hour and a half and focused entirely on trade. He said it, quote, "resulted in a very positive conclusion for both countries," end quote. Trump says an in-person meeting is now planned between the two countries. Representing the U.S. will be key people on Trump's cabinet, including the Treasury Secretary, Secretary of Commerce, and the U.S. Trade Representative. The White House saying this week it is actively monitoring China's compliance with last month's tariff agreement. And it confirmed the Trump administration pressed other trading partners via letters to submit their best offers earlier this week.
I can confirm the merits in the content of the letter. USTR sent this letter to all of our trading partners just to give them a friendly reminder that the deadline is coming up. And they are in talks. Ambassador Greer, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick are in talks with many of our key trading partners around the globe.
Levitt added the Trump administration officials are still in talks with trading partners to strike deals during the 90-day pause in higher tariffs. Japan is one of those countries continuing to talk with the U.S., with the two countries scheduled to hold talks before the G7 summit later this month. It comes after both sides held their fourth round of talks in Washington last week, but didn't reach a final deal. It's reported the goal is to secure an agreement that could be jointly announced by Japan's Prime Minister and President Trump during a sideline meeting at the G7 summit in Canada. And trade negotiations also continue with Vietnam. It's reported the U.S. has presented the country with a long and tough list of demands as part of an ongoing trade negotiations. Reuters says the U.S. framework includes extensive requests that were delivered at the end of last month following a second round of talks, some of which would require Vietnam to drastically reduce its reliance on Chinese-made industrial components. Meanwhile, Vietnamese officials have pledged to boost purchases of American goods, including farm products and energy. When we come back, optimism about a trade deal with China? Chip's Corner is next.